Hey, what's up you beautiful feckers, how you all doing? So this is the Knell, Harrow's signature pistol, ringed the death knell, because this thing gains a buff to fire rate, crit damage and infinite ammo for 3 seconds on landing a headshot. 3 whole feckin' seconds to make the most out of this wondrous buff. 3 seconds. I can get so much done in that time frame, like... So when you get a headshot, you have 3 seconds to get another. Basically, that's the way it's going to work. And by landing headshot after headshot, it will of course refresh this death knell buff. Unless of course you're firing like a feckin' idiot, aiming for the head, panicking and shooting some poor sod in the knee, crotch or in his big toe, which I bet happens a lot more than any of you are going to admit, right? Right? I know, yeah, I know your aim's bad. So the Knell is a mastery rank 10 sidearm that deals a really nice amount of damage. It really does. The damage model for the Knell is great, probably top tier, but it only has 1 round in the chamber and 10 ammo in reserve. So that's your ammo pool, just 10 bullets, that's it. So you can't afford to miss shots, and it requires a really good aim in order to benefit from using it. It's got a 20% crit chance and only a 1.5 time crit multiplier, but landing those headshots will of course increase its crit damage up to 2.5 time multiplier. Now in Warframe, landing actual headshots can be a little bit trickier than you think, and not because your aim is being a potato or you being bad at the actual game. That's a different issue. The issue with the Knell is how shots get registered in Warframe. Certain enemy types have wonky hitboxes and headshots won't get registered from certain angles. Now take Gunnar units as an example and their big ass shoulder pads or them big bulbous helmets. In fact, why have there so much armour around the side and the back of the head and nothing at the front? Headshots don't always register when shooting a Gunnar from the back or from the side a lot of the time. It registers them as a body shot even though your crosshairs are right over their fracking heads. Call it bad design or whatever, but it will punish someone using the Knell. Take more units and their heads technically being the centre of their frame. Side shots can also be registered as a body shot. Take drones or infested units or having a nullifier to deal with. There's just too many disadvantages to having the Knell equipped over some other sidearm in the game. Certain Warframe abilities can also screw you over if you have the Knell equipped. Now imagine running in a squad or a public squad. You have the perfect headshots lined up, and just as you're about to fire to hit that headshot, Spaghetti Nightus just pulled everything into the middle of the room into a big pile of how the fuck did I get here Gunnar units. Or if you have a Stomp Rhino turning everything upside down, or an Augmented World on Fire Ember knocking everything down on its ass, a Tornado Zephyr firing everything around the room, or a Vortex Vauban gathering everything into a big lump as well. I mean, landing any kind of a headshot with these powers will be a huge pain in the ass, on top of the already wonky hitboxes on certain enemy types. So as good as the Knell's damage model is, and it is really good, I can't stress that enough. Like I said at the start, you're talking top tier pistol here with the damage it throws out once you have that buff active. It's just way too gimmicky for my liking. It needs or forces a headshot only type of gameplay, which has just too many disadvantages because of the game and because of enemy types and because of certain abilities for the Knell to actually be enjoyable. Now if you're running solo with Harrow, then it's going to be perfect because it is Harrow's signature weapon and those chains will allow you to get headshots really easily. It definitely fits his playstyle. And I can see it being good running solo on other frames like a Slow Nova, a Peaceful Provocation Equinox, an Ice Wave Frost, or anything or any other frame that can allow you to land headshots effectively. But unfortunately for me, it's just not my type of weapon. But maybe it will be for you. Let me know in the comment section below. So this is how I went about modding my Knell. I have 6 Forma on it. You don't really need 6 Forma, but I put 6 Forma on it because I wanted to stick the Seeker mod on there to allow me to kill more than one target with each shot. Another elemental mod or hydraulic crosshairs or something like that can also be a great addition, but for me, I just preferred sticking Seeker on it. So let me know what you guys think of the Knell, whether you like it or not, whether you think it's a gimmick or not, if you will use it or not. And don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, or don't if you didn't. Subscribe for more Warframe, and as always, thanks very much for watching.